Hey everybody, it's been a while since you've heard from me, and it's not that I'm avoiding, posting or anything like that. I actually wish I had time and energy to post a little bit more. But the truth is, I've been pretty tired this last election and all of the concerns I have for the damage it's going to be doing to the world got me a little down, but it also got me kind of tired. And sometimes when, you react emotionally, you're like, okay, well, I'm depressed, right? And this is something that, I'm certainly prone to. I have bipolar disorder. But really, this one hit me pretty hard. And I'm thinking, okay, well, it's probably something even more than just depression. And so, like, I've just been tired and tired and tired. Now, one of the things the angels told me at the end of the Dressaya ritual was that I would be cocooning. And, angels tend to be pretty accurate, just not in the way you think necessarily. So I was thinking, well, maybe I'm going to be like, just sort of emotionally cocooning, right? And there's something to be said about that. But actually, what I've found is that I've been like physically tired, and I'm wondering if I have some kind of condition. And that's the conclusion I came to yesterday, is that, I really do need to get this checked out. This could be something else going on. So I already had blood work for a 6 month physical. And but I'm going to be checking in with the healthcare providers and just seeing, okay, is it possible I have something like chronic fatigue syndrome or something like that? Because this is something that can kind of come up. I mean, I had shingles back in May and June, I think it was, and that was pretty debilitating, and I slept pretty hard after that. But there's some post shingles disorders that you can have, and chronic fatigue is one of them. So all of this is to say is that I've been tired. And even now, you can probably kind of see like the fatigue. And this is after me sleeping 12 hours yesterday. So something's up. And I don't know what it is. So, in terms of like what this would mean, it wouldn't be great. I for those of you who have followed for a while, I've got a wife who's disabled, and this would mean that both of us are disabled. You know, if it were something like that, or whatever level of ability that I would be found to have, right? But suddenly, the world goes from like this down to this. It gets a lot smaller, literally cocooning, right? So at least the angels were honest. So I don't know what's going to happen next. I've still been, obviously, you know, if something gets through, then and makes me more tired and fatigued, then well, what's up with those angels of medicine? Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? That's sort of like I can hear that complaint in advance. And look, I don't know. I mean, God has his own stuff going on. All I can do is take the medicine that's available to me. And I know exactly what the angels of medicine would. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to like put words in them. I'm not going to be presumptive, but I am going to say most likely they would say, and also see your doctor about a doctor about stuff like this. So, so that's what's going on. So, I haven't been feeling compelled to do a lot of magic, and that's kind of what they said is that maybe like a year or so where I wasn't doing much in the way of magic, and that's okay. I mean, there's only so much you can do for yourself, you know. So anyway, so that's what's going on. So it's a little scary if that's what it is. And yeah, I'll need to think of what my life will be like. If depending on how severe it is, what sort of changes I need to make to my lifestyle. A lot of things would probably be better than drinking 2 or 3 energy drinks in the morning after a full 8 or 9 hours of sleep, just to be awake enough to do your job. But that's kind of what's going on, is that I've been really tired, and it's going beyond the usual. So we'll see what it is. It could be 100 things. Chronic fatigue is just one of them. It could be some other long-term illness. It could be another autoimmune condition. I don't know. All I know is that I've been pretty tired and not 100% myself. And it's a little scary too, because at 45 years old, up until this point, up until maybe, let's say, the shingles, I've been very healthy. And the idea of having to move from this level of health down to like this is scary, and you're looking at your ability, the size of your world suddenly getting way smaller. So I'm just sort of dealing with that emotionally, mentally, thinking about like, oh, what could all of this be? So that's what's going on there. Obviously, another thing I think about is, well, this could mean I die sooner. Oh well, I'm not really worried about dying. Really, what I'm worried about is not getting my affairs in order. So that'll be something that I look at after I get answers to the health issues. That sort of takes precedence right now, to get some answers and to do what I can. So that's not to say that I'm still not open to people having questions about Enochian and reaching out. It just literally takes me the time it takes to write an email, which is not that long. Even when I'm tired and kind of like, I can still get out thoughts pretty well. And for that, I'm very grateful. So if you have any questions about Enochian or anything else, just let me know. And Enochian is not the only sort of magic that I've been doing. One of the things I've been doing is just reaching out at kind of a tentative level, or a not full-blown ritual level, but psychic level, to the Moirai, which is to say the fates, the Greek fates, and they've been worth working with. I'm just branching out a little bit in the meantime, but not a full-blown ritual, not a full-blown magical act. And maybe that's just how I become. I just get to not tired per se, but full-blown rituals just become a little bit less of what I do, and that's okay. So let me see what else. So that's what's been happening. And I feel like it'll just put me in less of an active seat and more of a passive or reactive place, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for the ride. I'm grateful for life, generally, So yeah, if you have any questions about Enochian or anything else, please just let me know. But yeah, I'm always touched by people reaching out, having something kind to say, or if if it's about magic or anything else, just let me know and I'll give you my perspective. I don't claim to be the expert. I'm certainly not. But it's been great learning about Enochian and having things to share and having experiences to share. So yeah, that's about it. So anyway, much love to you all, and I look forward to chatting with you again as time and energy permits. So yeah, so thank you all so much. Bye.